Hey everybody, Papa Todd Takes. I am Papa Todd, and here we go, getting ready for another showdown between Paige Buckets and Caitlin Clark. Who's going to come out on top? I got a funny feeling it's going to be Caitlin Clark again, but we'll see. Now, the last two times they have met, they have tied each other as far as points, so it's anybody's game tonight, right? So, I'm going to make a random guess that Kate has one hell of a good night tonight. So, Paige and the Wings are struggling, but their backs are up against the wall now, so you never know how that goes. It is on their home court. The other side, there's some question as to whether Kelsey Mitchell is going to be playing or not, and whether they have to take it easy on her with the time limits. If that's the case, that means Caitlin's going to have to step up and be more of the front end. Maybe they cut loose Aaliyah Boston. Hopefully Aaliyah has a better game than she has been. She's due for one. So I think that Caitlin's going to have to carry. I think she will step up. I think she's been itching for a really good game to separate herself now that all this talk about the MVP's going on, and all of a sudden everybody's realizing, oh crap, it's a two-way race right now. It's A'ja Wilson and Caitlin Clark, because we're being honest maybe once and for all about this whole thing. So they're going on and they're doing this. And then the other thing I saw about, so let's get off of that. So I'm not going to carry on about the game. We all know where we stand, right? We all want Caitlin to win this one. So here we go. AZ Fudd's out for the season with knee surgery. I think Dallas has lost like 8 of the last 12 or something like that. So they're really kind of struggling along. So in other news, because the WNBA just never seems to disappoint, I want to address one thing that I heard. So I saw something, and I didn't listen to it. I just saw some captions on it and everything like this. And I tend to believe it's probably accurate that Cheryl Reeves came out, and she says we just need to stop feeding oxygen to all this negative, anti-trans stuff. So I don't know how many times we got to go over this with your big boobs. You're the ones who breathed oxygen into this. You're the one that came out and said, trans kids need love too, or whatever the hell kind of stupid political statement you made on the sideline during a effing game. Basically targeting Sophie Cunningham and rallying all your troops all against that, just like you did a couple years ago when Black Girls Rule, just the most ridiculous effing t-shirt. I mean, it's just blatant bullshit statements. The politics dragged into this. And so Cheryl Reeve, once you drag it, and you dragged it in when you are such a minority in opinion, that when people finally start speaking up, and there's all sorts of Democrats on, this is not a split topic, right? It's not like half the country. And Sophie never said a freaking word that was anti-trans. Not a freaking word. You guys take it to that extreme and then start standing up like for the kids. Because of all the little 3- and 4-year-old trans kids running around. Jesus. God, you guys are fucking stupid. But yeah, you breathed life into it. So here we go. We're going to have this out. And then, by the way, the WNBA and the WNBPA are both freaking stupid on this. You force an issue, and then you can't even come out and define what a woman is when it's the first word in the whole name of your goddamn league. You guys are metal midgets. You're morons. You got diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain, as my dad used to say. Jeez Louise. Cheryl Reeve, for once, just shut up and coach. You're actually a pretty decent coach. But when it comes to opening your mouth and then not being able to shut what you started, you're a freaking dumbass. You really are. Just shut up and play ball. That's all anybody wants. Anyway, there you go. Had my rant. Got out of my system. Guys, have a good time tonight at the game. Let's go Fever. Win it. Everybody keep thinking for yourselves. I'm Papa Todd out. Talk to you next time.